You know, I doubt there's a person out there that's played Majora's Mask, the Oracle games, or Skyward Sword, and didn't get a kick out of the mysterious toilet hand character found looking for paper in the various bathrooms of the Legend of Zelda series. But I also doubt most players outside of Japan know of the dark origins behind this comedic encounter. So Japan has a surprising amount of tales about paranormal activity unfolding in their restrooms. The country is home to a pretty work and productivity centered culture, so maybe these tales serve as a way to get people out the door quicker after relieving themselves. Anyway, let's start going over a few, and be warned, there are some graphic descriptions of Japanese folklore and ghost stories incoming. There's the filth yokai Kaname, who is said to hang out around filthy bathrooms with its poisonous tongue. Riko Kashima, the spirit of a girl who, after being abused in a bathroom, crawled her way out before collapsing on train tracks, losing her legs to an oncoming train, and is now said to haunt Japanese bathrooms asking where her legs are. Kappa, the amphibious imp yokai that attacks toilet goers from below and steals their liver. And finally, the three we will focus on in today's video: Akamanto, Kaineda, and Hanako-san. Let's start by taking a look at the story of Hanako-san, as her story is one of the most well-known myths of the Japanese bathroom. Her tale, as do the tales of all the creatures we'll touch on today, contains many different origins depending on which interpretation you choose. But the most popular is that she was playing hide-and-seek in the third stall of a school bathroom when a World War II air raid hit, destroying the school. As the story goes, she now haunts the third stall of the women's restroom in Japanese schools and can be summoned by knocking 3 times and asking if she is there. While Hanako-san's story doesn't share any direct connections to that of the toilet hands in Zelda, it doesn't exactly need to. In a 2011 interview with Shigeru Miyamoto, Entertainment Weekly asked him about Zelda's obsession with mysterious hands popping out of toilets. It's actually something from a Japanese ghost story, not a specific ghost story. There are some ghost stories in Japan where, when you are sitting in the bathroom, in the traditional style of the Japanese toilet, a hand is actually starting to grab at you from beneath. It's a very scary story. So with Miyamoto admitting there is no one direct inspiration behind these toilet hands, I believe it's more likely then that all the ghastly bathroom dwellers we mentioned so far had some hand in the developer's creation of ... and Fanny. However, Fanny in particular does take on more feminine traits, making the connection to Hanako-san and Riko Kashima potentially stronger. The story Miyamoto is most likely referring to in this quote, though, is that of the Kainade yokai, a yokai said to lurk in the old toilets of Kyoto, Japan, on the final evening before spring. This yokai is often simply depicted as a pair of hairy hands that emerge from below a toilet user to give them a good spook, but some interpretations of their myth bring to light a connection to toilet paper that is key to another Japanese toilet creature and the paper obsession of dismembered hands in the Zelda series: Akamanto. Once a handsome young man, but the attention his looks garnered was too much for him to handle, to the point that he took up a mask and red cape to conceal his appearance. After his death, Manto is said to have returned as a malicious spirit known to haunt the last stall of girls' restrooms. When he appears in his signature cape and mask, he asks a very simple question: would you like red or blue toilet paper? Choosing red leads to the victim's decapitation. Choosing blue leads to their suffocation. The only method by which to escape Akamanto, according to the myth, is to not respond. So, I don't know about you, but I probably won't be able to look at these characters the same way again after learning about the rather gruesome origins of their toilet paper obsession and all the ghost and yokai stories that inspired them. Who would have thought that such a nice pair of toilet hands would have an origin so sinister? I hope you guys enjoyed the video and learning more weird facts about one of Zelda's weirdest characters. If you'd like to see more Zelda fact videos and other new videos, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And in the meantime, you can also check out this video about the surprising copyright issue that led to The Legend of Zelda's main theme right here. Until next time, everyone, bye-bye.